we
Where?
in the installation part, sir.
Installation part, na?
Yes, sir.
So actually, it is a practical class, right?
Yes, sir.
So, do you install this? Have you downloaded it?
No, not yet, sir.
It's good now you have downloaded. Otherwise, how you going to do the practical? If you're in college, then I would have show you in the lab, right? So, what is your
Sir.
plan now?
Mm,
See, anyway, you have to download it. Okay. Otherwise, first of all, you see,
mm,
you have to upgrade your PC. Okay, to our
mm-hmm.
8 GB, and you have to install, download this the evaluation version of Windows 16. Then you have to install other. Then only we can proceed with other experiment. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, as last week we have missed some classes, right? Due to some other
Yes,
type
sir.
of. Today I will be continuing with theory only. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yes,
I
sir.
will take two consecutive class. Okay. So that it can be covered. Do you have any other task to be completed?
Today, no, sir.
No, na? Okay. So
No, sir.
probably I will continue with two different class today. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now I'm sharing the screen. Please confirm me. Okay, whether you are seeing it or not.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
In Guwahati, na today it's just fire hot.
Oh,
It's too hot here. So last class in theory, I hope we have completed with the features of your Windows operating 16 operating system and little bit
yes,
about
sir.
nano server, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so today I will be continuing with the nano server only. Okay, how to install nano
Mm-hmm.
server and will be do. See, in nano server, what we can summarize, it's a headless. That means for login, it does not find any screen. Okay, so that you can put in username or password in a graphical user interface mode for
Mm-hmm.
entering to the system, right? So this will act as a single user operating system. Okay, only you have to install it. Just log in it log in it forever, and it will work. You are going on to work on the same thing always, right? And
Yes, sir.
one next one was what? Only 64-bit applications are supported. Okay, not
Mm-hmm.
32-bit, not below 32-bit. Only 64-bit operation is capable of running in your 16 operating system nano server. Okay. Next one
Yes, sir.
is it cannot be used. Okay, a computer where nano server is installed, it cannot be act as a active directory domain controller. Okay, so what is ADDC or what is ADDS? We will see later on. Okay, as we cannot configure the ADDC, then we cannot go for the group policy. So these two tasks are correlated. Okay, the thing is
Yes,
that
sir.
suppose you have a centralized machine, okay, and with the centralized PC you are connected with so many different users. Okay, that means this is from a group. Okay, now if we apply some changes to the centralized machine, this ADDC, then this is replicated to all other users. Okay, that's why group policy cannot be configured in your nano server environment. Okay. Next,
Sir.
we go for nano server cannot be configured to use proxy server to access the internet. Okay, so this is also not
Mm-hmm.
possible. And NIC teaming. Last class we have discussed that means in server generally we install more than two NIC card. Okay, or the network interface card. Okay, for the redundancy. Okay, so it gives us different benefits. First of all, the bandwidth sharing. Okay, second one is what the if one NIC card fails, okay, then the traffic is automatically routed via the existing NIC card. Okay, so these all are the some of the important, okay, you can say difference or the speciality or can say the drawbacks also in case of your nano server. Okay, one advantage was what nano server does not need to be activated with product key. Okay, so it can be deployed from the existing nano server GUI operating system disk. Okay, so this is all about your nano server.
Mhm.
Okay, so we'll go proceed towards the installation. So in the at the very first you have to think that there is no wizard. So what is meant by wizard? So whenever you go for installing any software or operating system, you find one screen where you can go for navigating next, back, okay, cancel, yes or not,
Mm.
this type of. So
Yes, sir.
this type of wizard is not available. Okay, now if the wizard is not available, okay, then how are you going to install? You have to install it using some command, okay, by typing in the Windows 2016 PowerShell. Okay,
Mm.
now what is PowerShell? PowerShell is nothing but the interpreted available with Windows operating system family. Okay, what is his basic
Mhm.
task? The basic task for PowerShell is to, okay, to hit or to operate in the kernel directly. Okay, that means if you want to modify the kernel of an operating system, then you have to supply some instruction via the shell. Okay, the Windows also provide with shell like Linux. The name of the shell is PowerShell. Okay, and always remember in PowerShell we are always supply the command lets. Okay, not the command. Okay, what is the difference between command and command let? Commands are the single entity, right, and the command lets are the combination of your commands, okay, which have
Mhm.
extra features.
Mhm.
Okay, now go towards this one. Yeah, see, the required parameter for new nano server image command line. Okay, what are the different parameters you have to confirm very first? Okay, in the before installing the nano server. Okay, क्या क्या था बोलो, deployment type. What type of host you are going to deploy? Whether it is a guest machine or it is a physical machine. Guest machine means
Mhm.
what? The machine which is already installed on top of your hypervisor. Okay,
Mhm.
edition. What edition you are going to use? Standard, data center or nano server? Obviously nano server. Okay, media part. Okay, where the path to the root of the Windows Server 2016 installation disk. Okay, maybe E drive, Z drive, or if you're using the pen drive, then it will definitely take one new drive. Okay, where your installation disk is available. Okay, next one is base path. Path in local system where the command line create a copy of the installation file. Okay, that means the
Mhm.
location where your virtual hard disk is created. Okay, virtual hard disk is nothing but your just like the ISO image for the installation. Okay,
Mhm.
now the target path, full path or and the file name of the new image to be created. Okay, next one is computer name. Computer name to be assigned to the new image. Okay, that means whenever we are going to install any operating system, first of all you have to name the machine, just like Sanban, okay, India, Lab PC1, yes or not. So these are the name. So this is the prerequisite information to be collected before going to install the nano server, okay, from the existing Windows 2016 installation disk. Okay, up to this point
Yes,
I
sir.
think it is clear. Is it or
Yes,
you
sir.
have done? Sanpan,
Clear.
have you done take your breakfast or not?
Pardon, sir?
Have you take your breakfast?
Yes, sir.
No problem. ऑनलाइन क्लास है, ठीक है, करते रहो, क्लास करते रहो, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So installation of nano server. तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? First of all, to run the new nano server command line, use the following basic syntax, right? So if
Mhm.
nano server image command line, this one, okay. Now this is the major command. Okay, so whatever parameter we have discussed in the previous slide, you can see all these parameter here. Okay, if please see once deployment type. See deployment type. What type of guest or host? Okay, in the
Mhm.
next line we'll see the example. Edition, standard, data center, and media. Okay, what type of version you are going to use. Okay. Next one is media path, where your path is there. Okay. Next one is target path, file name and a computer name. See,
Mm-hmm.
an example of command to create a standard generation 2 nano server image. Okay, with the computer name nano 1 for use on a virtual machine. Okay, see, our type of machine is the guest, not the host. Okay, virtual machine are the guest. Would be as follows. কি কি আইব কোৱা তোমাৰ? First of all, new nano server image. Okay, so this is the commandlet and these all are the parameters. Okay, deployment type, what type? Guest. Why? Because our machine is a virtual machine. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Edition, what edition were you going to use? The standard edition. Okay, we don't need to go for a data center because it's our deployment task is very much simple. Okay, next one is
Mm-hmm.
media part, where you installation disk is available. So just take the example, you are you have created one bootable pen drive. Okay, and in this pen drive your installation ISO file is there. Okay, and the path is directly D drive.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
D drive.
Mm-hmm.
Next one is target path. That means where you are going to create the virtual hard disk. C. Where C temp nano server 1 dot VHDX. Okay, this is the extension of your extended virtual disk. Or simple, you can take the virtual disk or the ISO file from where you are going to deploy your nano server. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
next one is computer name. What is the name of computer name? I am giving here with nano 1. It's up to you. Suppose you are going to give here what a sunburn 1, sunburn figure 1, Ceylon 1. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Guardi 1 is up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, once you execute this task, this type of screen you will be available in front of you. Okay, as the command run,
Mm-hmm.
if prompt for the password that will be applied to the administrator account in the nano server image. Okay, that means see, whenever you configure any software, okay, especially in case of your working software like Windows operating system, Linux operating system, or any say database management system. Okay, always they are asking for the one-time password. Okay, and this password is nothing but what your administrative password. Okay, so here you have to put the password. The output generated by commandlet API. So you'll find this type of command to be executed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so these all are the steps. By doing this, you can deploy one nano server to one existing virtual machine. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next, we go for seeing some of the upgrades. Okay, upgrade and the migration. So, are you remembering for what task we are doing using upgradation and where we are using the migration? Are you remembering the things?
Sir?
In one class, we have discussed about upgradation and the migration. Okay, can you recall this? What is meant by upgradation and what is meant by migration?
Yes, sir.
Please tell me what is meant by upgradation and what is migration and which one is better?
Sir, it's like in upgradation is the process of like replacing your existing software with a newer one,
Okay.
and like uh, in migration is like it involves like to replicate your data and process in an entirely different platform, sir. Like when when we are migrating from one place to another, like that's like so
Yeah.
like
But that means whatever belonging to us, all the things were
mhm.
load in a truck and just go away from new place to the sorry old place to the new place. Okay,
Yes, sir.
is it? Yeah, good, good. Yeah. Now see informally what they're telling. If you have download server on which you want to run Windows server, You have two choice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are they? One is the
Oh,
upgrade and one is the migrate. Okay, just
great. Mm-hmm.
yeah, we are presumed that already we are running with Windows Server. Okay, earlier version, maybe 12, maybe 8. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, due to the limitation of this two operating system and the extra task assigned to me by the company, I am going to deploy this new version of Windows operating system, which is nothing but 2016. Okay, for the smooth processing of our tasks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, we have two different options. One is your upgrade and one is your migrate. Okay. Now, an upgrade is a type of Windows Server 2016 installation that you perform on your existing server. This is important, right?
Yes, sir.
And what is migration? That means you have a house, right? Now your father tells that someone please take these 5 lakhs of rupees and make some upgradation. That means you are not changing the place. Okay,
Yes, sir.
what you have done is just you have put one window, put some good color, maybe install AC if required. Is or not?
Yes, sir.
Buy one new TV sets and these different tasks. The upgradation. Next one is migration. Migration is when you perform a clean Windows 16 installation on a new computer and transfer. This is important. Okay, all of your
Mm-hmm.
roles, application configuration setting and data file from the old computer to the new computer. Okay, that means your father has in a service and he get transferred to a new location. Okay, that means what you are that means what you are doing. You are going to take rent or buy a new house. Okay, and whatever belongings to you in your home, clothes, utensil, furniture and all, you are just loading to a truck and taking all these stuffs to the new place. Okay, so this is my migration. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and as per your requirement, the old, it's up to you whether you want to retain the old house or you want to release it. It's up. Okay, this the in this way you can see that simple example.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, upgrade. To keep the same hardware is important. That means whenever you go for upgradation, no need to buy the new hardware. Okay, if it supports the newly upgraded software versions, then you can manage with this one. Or maybe few things need to be changed, right? You want to upgrade your RAM. Okay, in this way you can go for different small tasks, and all the server role you have set up without flattening the server. That means you will not, that means the release the hardware. That means not flattening the entire infrastructure. It is again going to be reused. Okay,
Okay, sir.
upgrading
Mm-hmm.
as an is an option. During an upgrade, the setup program create a new Windows folder. Okay, it's important. That
Yes, sir.
means what is the mechanism of upgradation? Okay, actually what window does when you upgrade something, what it does, its setup program, the setup program creates a new Windows folder. Okay,
Oh.
and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, install the Windows 16 operating system file into it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then migrate the application files and setting old operating system to the new one. Okay, and when all this task is done, it will delete all the previous things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this one, and that's why in upgradation sometime system go for malfunction. Okay, suppose
Mm-hmm.
where you would existing, suppose in your existing system one configuration was there and this track is suffered from bad sector or some damage. Okay, that means this rule cannot be copied to a new folder. Yes or no? Now in that
Yes, sir.
circumstances your system will behave as a malfunction system. Okay, or it will not work at all. Okay, it's the upgradation. Okay, upgradation part. Okay, now what is meant by upgradation part? That means Sanpan, please be stable.
Yes, sir.
Please be stable. Okay, you are just dragging the headphones now. Then sound is coming here. Okay, and please stay stable. Yeah, upgradation part. That means what? Suppose now you are driving, for example, a Maruti Wagoner car. Okay. Now, now we are planning for go for a Mercedes. Okay. So it is a huge gap. Okay. Then this gap cannot be maintained.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, suppose you are driving a Maruti Wagoner car. Suppose you are choosing for a Swift Desire, okay, or a Baleno car. So this type of task can be done. Okay, so this is the upgradation part. That means now you are staying in a say uh, 2 BHK house. Okay, now if you don't have the sufficient amount, then you cannot go for a bungalows of a huge size. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so this is the upgradation part. Okay, now suppose you were working in a Windows 2003 operating system. Okay, now from this 2003, you cannot upgrade directly to the Windows 2016. Okay, why? Because features are as the very big differences. Okay, but Windows 12 to the 16 can be possible. 8 from the 16 to be possible. Okay, so see, in most cases, you can upgrade a computer running Windows Server 2012 or Windows Server 2012 R2 to an equivalent Windows Server 2016 edition. Okay, so this is the base choice. Okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah, from 12 to that means from the immediate to the next. This is a good choice. Okay, that means from fifth semester you can go to the sixth semester, right? But from fourth semester you cannot go to the sixth semester directly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So following factors to be considered: versions, edition, installation option, platform, language, workstation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have some note prepared, so I will share you all these notes. Okay, so that you can get the definition of all these things. Okay.
Sir, can you make a Google Classroom so that it'll be easy?
So yeah, I will create one classroom. I will send you the code today. Okay, and in this classroom I will share
Oh,
everything, all the
yes,
assignments.
sir.
Okay, and my notes and all I will share every day. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, and all the assignments and the tests I'm planning to take in the Google Classroom only. Okay,
Yes, sir.
no need to go for extra other things, written exam and all. Yeah. See, preparation to upgrade. Suppose once you confirm with your path, next you go for the preparation. Okay, suppose now we're planning to go for with the 16. Now some prerequisite you have to confirm whether this is there or not. Okay, so what are the prerequisite? First of all, check hardware compatibility. This is the very much important, right? Suppose
Mm-hmm.
Windows 16 demand for you 16 GB of RAM, okay, but in your existing system you have only 4 GB, okay, so this is not done, okay, so you have
Yes,
to
sir.
upgrade accordingly. Next one is remove nick teaming. Okay, if there is any advanced task like nick teaming and all, you have to remove it. Okay, next one is check for disk space. This is important. Check application compatibility. Yes. Okay, suppose one application is built which is running in your 2012 platform right now, whether the patch is available or not. Okay, so then the same software is going to be run on 2016. Okay, you have to check for this one. If it is suppose you have a vital application, okay, which look for the entire business infrastructure, okay, called the MIS or the ERP, right? Now this ERP is going to be run on your Windows 16 or not. If it is not running, then no need to go for this one, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this one. Next one is install Windows Update. Yeah, before upgrading, updates should be done. All the service packs and all we have to install. Ensure
Mm-hmm.
computer functionality. Definitely, if your computer is not working, then obviously you can go for buying one new one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next one is perform full backup. So this is the good practice and the advisory. Okay. Suppose during
Mm-hmm.
upgradation, if someone something crash, then you will not get anything. Okay. So to avoid this type of disaster situation, we have to take the full backup of your system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one is purchase. Windows Server 2016. Yes, obviously, if you're going to go for, you have to take ready your units. Okay, Sanvan, our
Yes.
this class will be ended within 5 minutes. Okay, there give me the warning. Okay, now for the time being, I'm just stopping the class. Again, after 10 minutes, I will be sending you the new link to join. Okay, please attend this class also.
Okay, sure, sir.
Okay, so we'll do the two class because you have to anyhow
Okay.
have to cover the this class of the last week.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now for the time being, I'm just making it close, and if you
Okay, sir.
please collect all the doubt if you have. Okay, then we'll again rejoin after 10 minutes. Okay,
Okay, sir.
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.